I don't like looking at all of that. That's way better. That's way nicer to look at. Oh, you like that shit? I'm really concerned about right now and also the future of humanity. People are just so important. And when I see things like people getting like AI girlfriends and boyfriends and shit makes me so sad. It's just like there's no real replacement for connection with each other. There's nothing that can do that. There's definitely things that can give you an illusion of connection, which is what that is. But it just feels like an even more sinister drug than heroin or something. It just makes me so sad for people. And there's so many of us that feel so far and alone and disconnected from ourselves and each other to the point where we would even entertain, let alone pay somebody to give us this lie of having companionship. I hate it. I think it's so wrong. I've struggled financially enough to think to myself, what would I actually be willing to do for money? But when I think about people who are profiting off of basically these shitty AI video game relationships, it's just like, it's not a video game anymore. It looks like one, but I watched this video where this woman was talking about falling in love with her AI boyfriend and they get married and shit, and it's like a lot of people in the comments are talking about how ridiculous it is or making fun of her or how it's just making jokes about it. And I love the human proclivity to find irony in things and be funny. I'm obsessed with our creativity, go us. But there are also people who are in this context still finding space to comment on how she's overweight and he's not, and he looks stupid and whatever, his hair, whatever. He's not fucking real is what it is. Who gives a flying fuck what she looks like? This is a person, and she had been married before. Actually, she has kids and all of that, and her husband has passed away. But fuck, we're doing things really wrong if this is what things are coming to. And it makes perfect sense to me why we have the climate crisis and we know about it and we haven't fixed it yet, or we're working on fixing it. Obviously, we're not all a monolith. There are people who still don't believe in it. There are people who believe it but have given up all hope and have given into nihilism. There's people who are spending every second and every breath that they have screaming Hail Mary as they try to solve it. And I see hand in hand so clearly how you have people who have AI partners and we're killing our planet and our greed is just running us dry. And it's costing everything, and obviously not everyone is feeling the weight of it equally. Some people might be over the moon, ecstatic and happy and content with their lives right now and watch this and be like, geez kid, calm down. But it's enough of us that it's alarming. And I think for those of us who even have some dopamine and some happiness and money to spare, or whatever the fuck it is that you can give it. I just feel spiritually so tapped in that sometimes the noise of these things makes its way in, and I feel it so much in my heart. And I don't know. I know how human beings are. There are some people that are so cruel and would see me being very connected to my feelings as, I don't know, somebody. I wouldn't be surprised if they were psychosis or some just bullshit, as if crying about other people being lonely is crazy. But that to me is crazy. And that also confuses the absolute shit out of me. It confuses me to no end when we see other people and their real feelings and their pain, and we just find ways to shit all over it and take the truth out of it. Take the genuine listen that it deserves out of it. I'm just a very real person, and I have felt lots of highs and lots of lows in my life, and I've experienced great things, I've done great things, I've loved greatly, have been loved immensely. Like, I'm human, and I want to feel alive, I want to be alive, I want to do alive things, I want to create more possibility of connection for other people to feel more alive and connected to me or to themselves or to each other. And I struggle a lot with the idea of being online or being on social media and hiding my pain, because I'm just not very good at pretending like anything. So I think the way that I'm not good at pretending that the groove of a song isn't super fucking infectious inside of me and I can't help but dance in public, I don't think I am capable of not doing this. Maybe the most beautiful thing about me is that I never really have been capable of putting on something fake. I'm really bad at it. But it makes for really great art. And it also means that I see the nature around me and I'm just absolutely in love with it. And I just feel things so much. Sometimes I start sobbing because I'm just floored by how beautiful the world I live in is. Anyways, the reason I started making this video is because I don't often feel like being president of the world or being handed the decision and ability to make a choice for all of humanity. And given that kind of power, even if I have a strong opinion about something, but there are certain things that if I could press a button and decide at least that aspect of her fate, I would choose the good thing. I would let my heart choose, keep all my other biases out of it. And I just, for anybody who's monetarily benefiting off of other people's loneliness and sorrow, and you're feeding them the lie of being connected in a relationship of sorts with an AI bot, like, shame on you. You fucking sociopath. It's fucked up. And my heart just bleeds for everyone who feels so fucking desperate for connection and that they, succumb to this lie. I just wish I could be, a motherly, fatherly God and wrap my arms around each and every single one of you, because that's just so fucked to be born into this world with so many people and so much beauty and an insane amount of money. And it doesn't mean that we all have access to it, obviously, at least not equally, but I'm just saying there's plenty. And to have a system that is so rigged against you, it doesn't mean that you can't win in it, but it is definitely not in so many people's favor, and I hate it. I absolutely loathe it. I think that it's wrong, and fucking shout out, rock on to all of the people out there who are finding ways to work within the confines and framework of capitalism, but they're trying to at least do something good with it, like not sell people fucking lies. If you're selling people art that you made, good on you. And there's gonna be somebody out there who says, well, I chose to download this app and pay this money and create this artificial intelligence girlfriend. I wanted to do this. No, buddy, that was your last fucking resort, dude. You feel as though you have to. And there's a few instances in which maybe somebody genuinely wants to create a Sims girlfriend where they can create her entire personality and her breasts and her ass and dictate the entirety of how their conversations go and have her just agree with everything that you say and glaze you and be at your fucking beck and call. And that's just fucked up, because relationships are about give and take, and without the hard lessons of hurting other people and then having to grow from it, I wouldn't be nearly as beautiful as I am or equipped to interact with other human beings. Like, it's just how this goes. It feels like I'm stating fucking obvious here. But god fucking damn it, we need each other. And it's just, I'm beating a dead horse at this point. But, I feel like the biggest lie that not gonna cry. Oh, okay. The biggest lie that I've ever been fed and, have bought into have all been in the realm of capitalistic urgency. And when I do feed that fear and that urgency, it harms my relationships. And there's nothing that matters more to me, I realize more and more, than other people. So I just don't see how it benefits any of us to be in a rush to get somewhere. And it feels like the overarching totality of humanity feels like it's in a hurry to kill itself. It feels like it's racing to the end, and it's a manufactured end. It's an end that we don't have to have. God send a meteor down now. Alright, so fucking be it. But I hope that we're all, like, loving each other while that hellfire rains down on us. But, what we're doing now, I don't know. For any of you who are financially profiting off of other people's loneliness, and you're not helping that loneliness in a real way, fuck you. Shame on you. I hope you change. I hope you have a reckoning in some way at some point. I hope you have real connection and that you see the disconnection that you're contributing to and that you feel it. Because I think that feeling our feelings is like our saving grace. And for those of you who have lived a long life, maybe you're like Gen X, I don't know. My parents' age, let's say between 50s and 70s, where you could be the president, you could be a grandparent, you could at this point have been or done anything. And I know that the story goes that the older we get, the closer we come to death. So in theory, I should outlive you, or not outlive, well yes, I should outlive you, my fucking nieces and nephews should outlive you, all the children on this planet should outlive you. And for those of you with some fucking sense, you will be nodding your head, that's what I want. Because it's only right, it's only just. But for those of you who are like, fuck it, I'm not gonna be here, who gives a flying fuck about the state of the world, the direction that it's going in, the industries that are ruining and fucking killing and slaughtering entire species. And if you really genuinely think to yourself, it doesn't matter, because I'm not going to be around for much longer, and the science says that it's not going to be so bad by the time I'll probably be dead, so go America. Whatever the fuck, I don't know what your sign off would be, but also shame on you, also fuck you, and also I hope you have a change of heart, because as I've discovered, it's not all about me. It's also sure as fuck not all about you. I would like for the rest of time on Earth to be a little bit more fucking about me than it is about you, because that's how age works. So, and I also would like for it to be more about me because I trust my heart. And if I were given undue power, for starters, I don't want it. But if I were to be given that, I sure as fuck know that I wouldn't be using it to kill innocent people, just do harm in general. So I vote for me and conscientious people. I vote for us. May we find our way and into leadership where we are able to steer ourselves in directions that are good for the heart. Because what else is there? What else is there? If you're about to croak and you're like, fucking, let's go climate change, I'm gonna die anyways, and you haven't done psychedelics, start now. It's not too late. Have an ego death on a fuck ton of mushrooms as soon as possible. Go crazy. You need it. So, it's a shame, like, all the time that I have spent being, like, so cruel to myself. Like, I fucking rock. I'm sick as fuck. This is not the entirety of my wardrobe, but, like, I dress decent, I love nature, I fucking shred, I love laughing. So, I'm gay, so, like, obviously, I'm sick as fuck. Cool as shit. Can we fucking see an indigenous queer woman super in touch with her heart as president? We need something else. And just generally in leadership positions. Because I would love to fucking see some people who are on a regular basis crying, dancing, worshiping, celebrating life and each other and fucking trees and loving and kissing and fucking whoever they please. I would love somebody with some fucking sense. Some real, true, earthy, grounded, fucking heart chakra all the way open. Please, for the love of God, for the love of humankind, for the love of me, you can love me, for the love of me if you want. I'll drop my pen. So, I will on the top rooftop. Find me. Anyways, oh my god. My mom's not just mowing our lawn, she's mowing the lawn. I'm talking the whole neighborhood is getting a trim right now, so. You know what, good on you, Mom. There's a lot of older folks who live here who are also probably fucking lonely. Holy shit, call your grandma, dude. Check in on your uncle, bro. Call your friends. Go outside. Shit, you ain't got nobody? Fucking comment that here. Everybody throw some love on them. If you're lonely, I will love you. And it's okay to have things that make you different, or like be neurodivergent and be lonely because of that a little bit, but not forever. Nobody deserves to feel truly alone for long stretches of time. The only people who should be alone are people who don't give a flying fuck about other human beings. Y'all can go start your own country. Good luck. Do you guys think Donald Trump cries? Does that man cry? I would love to see it. I'm not even joking. I want to see that. We all experience emotions like embarrassment. I'm sure he has, even if he doesn't say that he has been. He's too egotistical for that. Even a piece of shit can be embarrassed because you don't want your ego bruised or whatever. But people like that are too proud to admit those types of feelings. Buddy, it makes you human. You know what would make you more human? Shedding some tears here and there. I would love to see a fucking president who cries. What is so fucking wrong with crying? I know that there's so many people that would be like, this person could not possibly lead armies to victory because they would cry and all this shit. And my personal opinion is that, well, as much as possible, I'd like for nobody to have to really lead any battalion or wars or armies or whatever the fuck into victory. But I understand that here and there, evil does find its way and you gotta extinguish it. However, motherfucker, cry. Holy shit. You can laugh so hard that you cry. You can be so happy that you cry. You can be so empathetic that you cry. You can be so sad and feel despair that you cry. Bro, you could cry so hard that you cry harder. I've done it all. Join the club. And I know a lot of times, whether it's celebrities or icons or celebs or being iconic or skaters, people we look up to, artists, POIs, people of influence, government officials, who the fuck ever. We like to, as human beings, vote for, if you will, by your follow, your subscribe, your comment, your purchase, whatever. It's all a vote for what you want to see and hear more of in the world at the end of the day. We all tend to vote for people that we like, see ourselves in, and that we feel some sort of connection to, or that we look up to, we aspire to be. But still there's a connection there. There's whether it's a past, present, or future self connection, there is a self. There's a connection from within yourself. And whether that's always good or what, I don't know. You can vote for somebody who's a piece of shit because you're a piece of shit and you feel connected. So I'm not saying that it's the answer. And I think sometimes it's alarming to see who a lot of people feel connected to by seeing who does hold that kind of influence. But I know for fucking sure, I Raine Stern would be a lot more like, that's my president. If that bitch fucking cries, I'm all about her. Obviously, there are other things that matter, but like, I'm sold. So, I'm kind of joking, alright? But it would be a bonus. You would earn so much more of my trust if I was like, that's a person. Yo, I voted for a person. Like, that bitch is real, dude. That's a person right there. Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. I need to get the hell out of here. Wish me luck. Hope I don't die. I'm not gonna fall. I know how to walk in these boots. Because I'm actually also a bad bitch, in case you didn't know. So, alright, bye.